Hi guys, JT here, and today I'm bringing you some information on 10 games in Fanatical's Premiere Bundle of December 2023 to help you in picking your 8 games. By using the link provided in the description below, not only will you gain access to this bundle, but you also have the opportunity to support this channel. Your support would mean the world to me, and I genuinely appreciate it. Anyway, let's get into this. At number 1 we have ICEY. A captivating 2D side-scrolling action game that immediately grabs your attention with its fast-paced, slashing gameplay reminiscent of Fury. From the outset, you find yourself navigating the sleek and aesthetically pleasing world as ICEY, a character with a futuristic pop star appearance and a demeanor as cold as ice. The game introduces you to ICEY's mechanics seamlessly, allowing you to experiment with satisfying sword slashes and a dash ability that adds both smoothness and flashiness to your movements. As you engage your various enemies, each with unique strengths and attack patterns, the initial feeling of empowerment can quickly turn into a humbling experience. The diverse range of adversaries, from laser-shooting foes to massive mechs, keeps you on your toes and prompts numerous "oh you little" moments. ICEY goes beyond mere gameplay, surprising you with a sophisticated narrative. The unexpected twist of having a narrator guide you, injecting humor and sarcastic quips, adds depth to the story. Disobeying the narrative's directives leads to amusing consequences, offering glimpses into a storyline that unfolds gradually. The combat system, featuring a variety of unlockable combos, initially seems diverse, but upon reflection, a few standout strategies emerge. Dashing and staying airborne prove to be highly effective, rendering some ground-based combos less useful. Despite this, the combos remain visually striking, contributing to the game's overall cool factor. Mastering the art of dashing becomes crucial not only for avoiding damage, but also for executing powerful counterattacks. Timing is key, and while it may take some practice, the payoff is substantial. ICEY defies expectations by blending stylish art, immensely satisfying combat, and an engaging electronic soundtrack. The incorporation of lighthearted yet well-conceived narrator, coupled with unpredictable narrative turns, makes ICEY a memorable and enjoyable experience that stands out from typical side-scrolling games. At number 2 we have Verne, The Shape of Fantasy, an enchanting adventure immersing you in a world inspired by the legendary Jules Verne. The game beautifully captures Verne's storytelling essence, driving you into a narrative unfolding in an alternate 19th century universe. The plot, revolving around Verne's involvement in a war between the nation and Captain Nemo's resistance, takes unexpected turns, leading to internal conflicts that may perplex you but add depth to the story. What elevates the experience is the outstanding voice acting, especially that of Verne and Captain Nemo, contributing to the characters' distinct personalities. While the character sprites may not match the environmental art's quality, the stunning 2D visuals and unique setting compensate for this discrepancy. The rich lore, cleverly integrated with Atlantean mysticism, enhances thematic ties to Verne's struggles. Verne, The Shape of Fantasy, excels in providing a learning experience through Verne logs, offering insights into Jules Verne's life and inspirations behind his stories. The game's meticulous attention to detail extends to diverse locations, each boasting a unique color palette and background intricacies. However, the background music falls short, lacking memorability and distinctiveness, occasionally leaving you unsure if it even started or ended. The gameplay, while simple and accessible, serves as a catalyst to drive the captivating story forward. Puzzles, stealth sections, and quick-time events provide variety, though the focus seems geared towards swiftly advancing the narrative. Verne, The Shape of Fantasy, masterfully pays homage to Jules Verne's legacy, presenting an enriching narrative with creative nods to the author's work. While the gameplay may feel elementary at times, the story occasionally too concise, the game successfully entices you to delve deeper and discover the unfolding plot. At number 3 we have Happy Game, an unconventional yet captivating adventure into the surreal nightmares of a child, brought to life by the creative minds of Amanita Design. As you guide the cheerful yet oddly unsettling protagonist through dark and eerie landscapes, the game introduces a unique blend of point-and-click adventure elements with side-scrolling levels, reminiscent of Amanita's previous work like Machinarium. The puzzles, although occasionally posing a bit of awkwardness, strikes a balance between challenge and pace, ensuring you stay engrossed in the unsettling story. Happy Game sets itself apart by encouraging interaction with its eerie characters and environments, steering away from conventional platformer mechanics. The absence of traditional deaths adds to the game's appeal, emphasizing a narrative-driven experience rather than unnecessary obstacles. The psychological horror aspect thrives in Happy Game, leveraging devilish character designs and unsettling monsters that provoke discomfort and thrills. Despite its macabre themes, the game surprises with humor, clever animations, and moments of unexpected joy, breaking the tension without diluting the overall horror experience. The concise yet well-crafted story unfolds briskly, ensuring the game doesn't overstay its welcome. The third act, in particular, delivers impactful scares, evoking empathy for the child protagonist navigating a disturbing dreamscape. While it may not surpass Amanita's Machinarium, Happy Game stands as one of their most vivid, absurd, and downright scary titles. If you seek a short horror experience that diverges from typical jump scare fests, Happy Game beckons with its creativity and a manic sense of being, leaving you both satisfied and yearning for more. And number 4 we have Spirit of the North, a game where you embark on a tranquil adventure as a fox accompanied by a mysterious spirit exploring a world filled with light puzzles. The game's narrative, or lack thereof, receives a lackluster score as the absence of dialogue and unclear storytelling through stone murals hampers emotional engagement. While the atmospheric setting draws inspiration from Icelandic landscapes and Nordic folklore, the lack of in-game information leaves players disconnected from the cultural context. Spirit of the North thrives in its simple yet engaging gameplay, combining exploration and puzzles. The absence of enemies provides a relaxed environment, and the introduction of new abilities maintains a fresh and enjoyable experience. However, minor issues, like stiff character movement and less than optimal controls, occasionally disrupt immersion. Visually, Spirit of the North excels with breathtaking landscapes and unique aesthetics for each chapter. A commendable music score accompanies the game, enhancing the overall atmosphere. Nevertheless, the game's beauty is best appreciated from a distance, as closer inspection reveals less polished details in models and landscapes. Despite its flaws and similarities in other Fox-themed games, Spirit of the North offers a captivating and enjoyable journey, especially considering its development by a two-person team. While not flawless, its simplicity, beauty, and calm ambiance make it a suitable choice for those seeking a relaxing and visually pleasing gaming experience. And number 5 we have Juicy Realm, a game where fruits and vegetables have evolved into menacing adversaries. As one of the 4 unlikely heroes, you find yourself thrust into a chaotic world where the leafy menace threatens mankind's survival. Juicy Realm abandons justification for its absurd premise, immediately immersing you in the jungle with deadly fruits. The game's aesthetic, characterized by charming cartoon style and exaggerated characters, complements its fun and detailed landscape. You can choose from 4 unique characters, each with distinct starting weapons and abilities. The inclusion of local multiplayer adds a rare cooperative element. Despite character differences being mostly superficial, the true stars are the creatively designed enemies. From gun-toting pears to swarms of life-sucking blueberries, the game keeps you on your toes with inventive and sometimes obscure enemy designs. As you progress, enemy variety increases, introducing telekinetic fruit yogurt cups and other quirky adversaries. Gameplay involves typical two-stick shooter mechanics, offering a variety of weapons, both ranged and melee. The game divides levels into zones with thematic biomes, presenting challenges like vision-impairing storms or obstacles specific to each area. However, Juicy Realm suffers from repetition due to its limited pool of pre-drawn maps and weapons, impacting replayability. Despite this flaw, if you relish the idea of battling sentient fruits and vegetables in a goofy yet skill-challenging setting, Juicy Realm provides an enjoyable experience. Its unique premise and lighthearted tone make it a worthwhile venture for those seeking a fun and engaging roguelike adventure. And number 6 we have Magenta Horizon, a captivating Metroidvania by the one-man team at Hellfire Railway Interactive, casts you as Gretel, a reaper on a quest back to the Nest Sanctuary after exile. The game unfolds as a fast-paced action experience, filled with combat, platforming, and the quest to rescue lost souls while battling monsters and demons. Starting your journey discovered by an old Scotsman named Archibald, you'll navigate a vibrant world filled with challenging enemies. The game introduces mechanics seamlessly through interactable objects, sparing you from repetitive tutorials upon subsequent playthroughs. Gretel wields a scythe and various weapons, engaging in satisfying and challenging combat. The variety of weaponry, including ranged attacks and bombs, adds depth to the gameplay. While combat encourages trading hits, the challenge increases with higher difficulty levels, keeping you on your toes against overwhelming enemy forces. Platforming in Magenta Horizon is a significant aspect, providing a challenging yet enjoyable experience. Gretel's diverse moveset, including dashes, double jumps, and hook dashes, becomes essential for navigating levels. Collectibles, such as power-ups and keys, add depth to the exploration without overwhelming the player. Graphically, the game is a stunning gothic masterpiece with a vibrant underworld aesthetic. The well-designed levels and nightmarish enemies showcase the developer's meticulous attention to detail. Accompanied by moody piano melodies and metal-esque boss fight music, the audio complements the visual elements, setting a perfect tone for the gameplay. While Magenta Horizon may not be extensive, its ranking system, collectibles, and replayability make it a worthwhile journey. Achieving the coveted Triple S rank after a boss battle adds an extra layer of satisfaction. Despite its brevity, the game stands as a triumph, especially considering it was crafted by a single developer. At number 7 we have KILLBUG, a game where your prime objective is quite straightforward: annihilate swarms of insects. The game, rooted in the nostalgia of classic shooters, will pique your interest with its promise of wasp annihilation, a personal vendetta against the stinging adversaries from your childhood. However, your initial glee will turn to regret as the game over screen revealed your demise by a bee sting. It was a poignant moment, considering the critical role bees play in the ecosystem. The cardinal rule in KILLBUG is ceaseless movement. Any moment of pause invites a swarm of relentless attackers. This endless arena shooter, reminiscent of older classics, compels you to navigate maps teeming with bugs until your inevitable defeat. The brilliance of KILLBUG lies in its simplicity. With just 2 weapons, an Uzi and a knife, the focus shifts to chaining attacks seamlessly. Melee strikes not only deal damage, but also replenish health and ammo, encouraging a dynamic and engaging combat strategy. The game introduces a gradual escalation of enemy types, each teaching valuable lessons about the mechanics without overwhelming you. Despite its simplicity, the gameplay is incredibly smooth, offering a thrilling experience when you're in the zone. KILLBUG's simplicity, however, becomes a double-edged sword, as minor issues in graphics and presentation become more poignant. The muddy color palette and lackluster soundtrack are notable drawbacks, but the game's core fun factor and satisfying gameplay outweigh their concerns. KILLBUG excels as a game you can quickly immerse yourself in for short bursts, offering an adrenaline-pumping experience. While it lacks extensive content beyond high-score chasing, its simple yet effective design makes it an enjoyable and entertaining title. The thrill of a flawless run and the insect-based enemies contribute to the game's overall appeal, despite its graphical and auditory shortcomings. At number 8 we have Bing in Wonderland, a 2D action roguelike experience. This game, a refreshing take on the saturated roguelike genre, prides itself on simplicity and a return to the genre's roots, prioritizing gameplay and progression over elaborate storyline. The absence of a discernible story in Bing in Wonderland is not a drawback, rather it aligns with the game's design philosophy. The focus is on pure roguelike gameplay, with a structure featuring 13 stages per level, comprising combat areas, unique enemies, bosses, and rewards. Combat, despite its simplicity, offers variety through 5 distinct weapons: bow, spear, cannon, lyre, and axe. These weapons provide diverse playstyles, complemented by items and boons. Boons, reminiscent of Hades, introduce specific upgrades, while items offer more generalized enhancements. The game's currencies, gold, yellow beans, and nan, fuel its meta progression system. Gold facilitates in-level purchases, and begging for items introduces a risk-reward dynamic. Yellow beans unlock and upgrade weapons and personas, while nan enhances overarching stats, impacting each persona. Persona slots, up to 5, allow experimentation and customization, offering a deep level of personalization. Bing in Wonderland excels in simplicity, a deliberate choice contributing to its appeal. The meta progression system, visuals with a calligraphy-esque art style, and a captivating soundscape create a delightful atmosphere. Its focus on simplicity makes it a standout roguelike. If you appreciate the roguelike formula without the unnecessary bloat, Bing in Wonderland offers a worthwhile and enjoyable experience. At number 9 we have Chambers of Devious Design, a strategic masterpiece that blends creativity with technical brilliance. Developed by Red Beak Games, this indie gem has earned a remarkable very positive rating on Steam, showcasing its allure in the realm of tactical battle puzzles. At its core, the game challenges you to construct an evil lair for a malevolent mastermind, employing Tetris-like room placement mechanics. With unique room effects and preferences for neighbors, strategic optimization becomes key to outsmarting rivals and sabotaging competitors. The diverse array of characters add depth to the gameplay, each offering unique bonuses catering to different playstyles. Through 48 missions in a campaign against AI, you'll experience varied and challenging gameplay, keeping the experience fresh. Players have praised the game's brilliance in demanding constant adaptation and outsmarting opponents. The multiplayer aspect, allowing competition against friends on Steam, adds a social dimension to the experience. While the game has received praise, constructive feedback has led to improvements, showcasing the developer's commitment to enhancing the player experience. The game's visual aesthetics, featuring hand-drawn characters and an engaging UI, complement the immersive soundscape. Chambers of Devious Design stands out as a compelling choice for enthusiasts of tactical battle puzzles. With its engaging gameplay, diverse characters, and responsive developer, it offers a unique and challenging gaming experience. Don't miss the chance to unleash your inner evil genius in this deviously entertaining title. At number 10 we have Mortal Glory, a captivating strategy roguelike that immerses you in the brutal world of gladiatorial combat. Developed with old-school charm, its simplistic yet graceful graphics enhance the overall experience. As the commander of a group of gladiators, you engage in turn-based battles within a fiendish arena, resembling a unique blend of Pokemon with human combatants. The game's core revolves around recruiting, upgrading, and outfitting gladiators, emphasizing the importance of strategic choices in a randomized environment. Losing twice in a stage leads to a game over, adding a layer of intensity. The turn-based combat system, with a focus on positioning and skill usage, requires thoughtful consideration of your fighter's statistics and the unpredictable arena layout. Every decision matters, not only in battles, but also in random events that present risk versus reward choices. The game cleverly balances simplicity with depth, making it easy to pick up and play while offering a high replay value. The clean and intuitive interface facilitates strategic planning by providing detailed information about your enemy's capabilities. The progression system, where surviving gladiators grow stronger but face the dilemma of managing injuries, adds a compelling layer of strategy. Despite its harsh difficulty, Mortal Glory remains fair, and the weight of your choices resonates throughout the game. With a quick pace, user-friendly controls, and exceptional depth, Mortal Glory is a perfect choice for those seeking a compact yet meaty gaming experience. Its gladiator theme and roguelike gameplay, coupled with additional features like challenges and endless mode, make it a thumbs-up worthy title, even in the eyes of Caesar himself. And that's all for this bundle. This bundle is pretty awesome, with a great selection of games that are new to the bundle scene. Some titles that stood out to me are ICEY, Happy Game, Juicy Realm, Bing in Wonderland, KILLBUG, and Mortal Glory. The price of the bundle is also really affordable. However, knowing that these games are new to the bundle scene, I won't be surprised if they pop up again sometime in the very near future. In any case, kindly show your support by liking and subscribing to the channel, and look forward to connecting with you in the upcoming video.